Mr. Vibrational Man, here to help as many people as I can. Okay. So, this one, I love you for this one. How to deal with a spiritual narcissist. Wow, this is deep because this is a lot of people. So, if you don't know what a spiritual narcissist is, for starters, let me point them out to you. These are the kind of people that you can clearly tell that they're disturbed or they're unable to remain calm, relaxed and gentle, soft, nurturing, empathic, and they're really unsettled, and they throw their wisdom at you, or the stairway or the highway, or promoting a lot of self, me, yeah, focus on yourself, This is spiritual narcissism, and there's a lot of this going on at the minute. How to deal with it? Don't deal with it. You'll find that these people will heal on their own, in their own way, but it's not for you to take on board. You have to be very careful when approaching these kind of people anyway, because they're going to try their best to shift your awareness, and not only that, but as I said, it's their way or the highway. So things that you say, or your help, your advice, all of this, it doesn't get through to them. It just doesn't get through to them. And it's a sad one, because we just want to help. Us empathic ones do love to help. So it is a bit of a sucky one, because we don't want to leave them out, do we? We want them to come into awareness, come into ascension, but in their own time, when they're ready. Okay, you can't force anything. You can just literally drop the seeds, plant the seeds, and if it's reciprocated, it's reciprocated. If it's not, then you got to move on. You cannot hang around. You cannot stick around, because it's going to drag you down. It really is. It's going to do the most, to say the least. I'm going to just pause this 2 secs. Yeah, so as I was saying, drop the seeds. Oh my God, flies galore. Yeah, so as I was saying, drop the seeds, plant the seeds. If they receive it, then amazing. If they don't receive it, then there's nothing you can do, unfortunately. As I said, like, they promote a lot of selfism, and most of spirituality, most of your spirit alone comes from service, helping others, not telling other people to help themselves, or focus on themselves, ignore others and stuff like that. No. Of course, you've got to do a lot of self-work, don't get me wrong, but most of your self-work is awareness. And when you come into awareness, you know that you are connected to everything else and everyone else. And to pour into someone else is to pour into yourself, if you're doing it from an unconditional space. If you're doing it in a space of expecting something back, then you're leaving yourself empty and disappointed when you don't get that outcome. Do you know what I mean? So now your cup's empty because you're emptying it. But from an unconditional space, you're pouring into someone without trying to receive anything back, without expecting anything back. This is the true nature of your spirit. And if you're doing anything other than that, it's because there's still wounds that you need to purge and need to let go of. So, yeah, that's the only way self is relevant, is to clear the damage that's already there, that's preventing you from being selfless. Okay? It's not self all the time. And yeah, It's not much I can add about the spiritual narcissism, really, apart from just don't get too caught up around them. Don't get too involved around them. Don't listen too hard to them and stuff like that as well, because they will attack you with their wisdom. They will do it. And it's not a fun experience. It really isn't. It's happened to me a few times. Now I just say no and I walk away. And I could notice it now before it happens. So I keep myself clear. And I just come and help people instead. So years. Just it's not much to say when it comes to spiritual narcissism, but apart from just stay clear. Stay in your lane. If you're not a spiritual narcissist, then that's fair point. Remember to tell the difference between a spiritual person and a spiritual narcissist. The spiritual narcissist is all about self. It's about self this, self that, and they're still in the material. They're still dabbling in the material as well, because they haven't figured it out yet. Okay? They're still trying to make excuses for why they have to and stuff like that too. They're not fully embodied spirit yet, and they're not fully healed yet. So yes, the spiritual person will be completely selfless. They will sacrifice some of their happiness occasionally to make sure people are okay and stuff. Okay, so years, just be wary of what people are preaching. And these crows are on my case. But yeah, I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. This one was a short one, but I hope I gave you the answer that you were looking for. Again, I do not reach out. So if anybody reaches out to you, it's not me. They are literally scamming you. So don't fall for it. And aside from that, make sure that you have a beautiful day, every single day, full of love and life. And meditate daily. Make sure you sink that consciousness back into stillness, openness, peace. Okay, I will do a video showing you how. Okay, I got a few questions to answer first, but I'll get round to it. But yes, on that note, peace and love.